So, welcome to a review of Ottoman Sunset. The rulebook is not very clear. The game design is unfortunate because it is um, a lot of units and very hard to organize and to retrieve units. So maybe that should be put in some kind of tray where coordinates or something or numbers give make it easier to retrieve the units. The advance towards Constantinople in this State of Siege game is thematically it's fine, but there is just not enough agency. All you do is hope for the best and roll a die. Especially in because this is what we still have to resolve, and the British advance is not very clear, at least not to me. They have already reached Constantinople, I think, but I'm not really sure. The events they react to each other. That is all great, but there is just not enough agency. These resources, for example, are spent in the Eastern Theater, and thematically I cannot use them to defend Constantinople. I totally get that. But yeah, and also the numbering, it doesn't affect gameplay. It's just a location. So these ones, maybe it should. I think if you come across Turkish territory, then you would suffer attrition or something. The somehow the Suez the pipeline the effect of the Suez yeah, okay, I think I get this. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like I have absolutely no control. These things just happen. There is not any effect. I mean, it's just a victory or a defeat. I wish I could spend these defeats, or I wish I could spend these victories to pay for national will, for example. And even so, this part from here all the way across to here, it's straight through Ottoman territory, unopposed apparently. It's a very fast advance. Not entirely sure if this is good design, but yeah, I got at least to play it. At least I got to play the Ottoman Sunset. I never saw the Kaiserschlacht. Now the sequence of play is so the headlines, event, resolution, army movement, and then your actions as offensive. And I did most of the things to offensive, and even then the yellow just disappeared, but the blue somehow passed. And I also would have lost, I think, immediately because this and this has been crossed, so it's -2, and at some point this was also here, like Doiran -3, some point this was also here -4, so I think I would have lost earlier even. Would I play it again? Well, no, not in this form. I would say play 2 events, select one at the very least. Would that help? Yeah, because then you can yeah, I had this thing, for example, the second E+. It just occurred as the Western open map theater. You have to beat 4. I rolled a 1, I think, and this would give a +2, so it would have been 3. Yeah, if you have these two, I mean these events are military events or political events, and you can see them coming. So I would recommend to play the historical, try to beat it, but always draw 2 events and resolve one and keep the other, so you'll have some more agency. And that's, I think, all I have to add. The game normally suggests to keep the yellows separate, and when instructed, when was this? Shuffle the midday cards. Okay, so you start with blue, and then you have yellow, and then you have the grey, and you keep on playing the blue things. We can do that again. So I would try it again with the blue only. So how many did we finish? We got at 26 out of 49. That's just over the half. So that's my summary of Ottoman Sunset. I'm glad to have tried it. Oh, here it says Murray BV3. Dashkov Imperial. Yeah, it was Dashkov Imperial. So there is an event that makes Dashkov weaker. So I would have lost then earlier, because he would have advanced faster. I'm not sure if this is even possible if you roll 6s all the time. I would want to try it with I think if you National will at 0, no off-map victories, stalemates or defeats. So this is the suggested setup, I think. Yeah, no. It is nice to have these small historical tidbits for any military freak. A Bolshevik Revolution, some small text. It's nice, but it makes me worry if Fallen Land will be for me, because just rolling a die. It's I think the main problem with rolling a die in this kind of game is that it's all or nothing. if you fail to advance, to hold an advance, if your offense fails because of a die roll, then you lose the game. Doesn't feel right. Okay, bye.